everybody, how's it going today? So here we are. I'm gonna show you guys about creating a character, picking character, creating one. So the first thing you do, you hit create. Here's the league that's going on right now, the Harbinger at this current time, and then you got standard, which is basically if you're in a league here, it's gonna transfer over to the standard at the end. So I just pick league, do league character. Alright, then we have our characters here. Here's all the characters. I'll do a quick little intro on each character. So you got the witch, and basically the witch has like an elemental shield defense system. Her resistances are really low. Like she doesn't have any resistance nodes, but she has like minion nodes, so like you can make a little army of minions and stuff. You can animate like the creatures and stuff like that. So that's kind of how she defends. Is she has elemental shield, which is like a quicker recharge life thing, and the other bonus is you don't get as much of a stun if you have elemental shield up. So that's the witch. Alright, and then the next dude, so she's intelligence, so she gets mana and energy shield bonus. Alright, so the next guy is Duelist, and he's a strength dexterity character. And strength is basically like life regen, and then dexterity is like evasion and like critical damage. It has a couple critical damage nodes, but not a lot of it. A lot of it's like run speed, attack speed, flasks, using like health flasks and energy flasks, or mana flasks. So he gets bonuses of that kind of stuff on the dexterity side, and life leech is dexterity. So this guy's like, he's like a strength guy because he does some damage, like flat damage, but then he's got a little dexterity, which is like critical damage and like damage over time stuff. So this guy's good if you want to be like going in physical damage with swords and stuff like that, and then running out real quick. So that's kind of his play style. So if you're looking for that, the Duelist would be the way to go. And you got the Ranger, and so she's really fast. Dexterity and she gets elemental resistances. She's got good elemental resistances, as well as the Duelist has some good elemental resistances as well. She's fast, and she has evasion. How evasion works is every 8 seconds, evasion will reset itself to not be hit as much. So you can't like jump into like a big mob, but you can kind of stay away with the run speed, and elemental resistances are good for not taking magic damage as much. And she has some health nodes and things like that too, but mostly it's like run speed, and you can work your way over to the health nodes. Alright, so the next character is the Sion, and she's in the middle, so she kind of has a little bit of everything. So like if you choose how you want to play her, and basically you kind of build out from the middle and go towards everybody. So she's they say it's for more experienced players, but she has a little bit of everything: cast speed, attack speed, run speed, health regen, resistances. She has a little bit of everything, so she's kind of fun. But yeah. So next is the Marauder. He's pure strength, which is like health regen. He also has a little bit of resistances. He's a little more tanky. He has all the health nodes, and he also has like physical damage nodes. He doesn't have like a lot of elemental damage unless you like kind of go up towards, he's right next to this guy, the Templar, so you can kind of go up towards the health nodes. You can go down towards basically more a little bit of ailments and things if you go to the right of his thing. So he's got good health, and you can get like blood magic, which means you spend health instead of mana, and that's really handy because you never run out of health, out of mana if you do blood magic. But so this guy's the Shadow. He's like a critical damage spell guy. So you can like, he's dexterity intelligence, so what you can do is do like attack speed, and then do cast on crit stuff with him. I mean, you can do cast on crit with anybody, but he has like the elemental damage nodes as well. I mean, these guys have, there are some physical spells too that you can use, but so if you want to do like cast on crit or something like that, you'd want to do the shadow. And what other builds? He does traps as well. I don't see a lot of trap builds in the top because traps have like a cooldown. You only can have like there's a stack of 3 of them. You can use them 3 times, but the nice thing is it does a lot of them really quick, so you can like throw those and run away. So he's got the movement speed as well because he's dexterity area, and you can get movement speed pretty quick, elemental damage. So he's pretty cool for like traps. He also does cast on crit. I mean, you can do cast on crit with anybody, but he's pretty suited for it. This guy's the last guy is the Templar. He's strength, intelligence. So he like basically can get a lot of health regen, and he does like elemental attacks, like melee attacks you can do with him. That's what I see a lot. That's what I did with him. But you see a lot of like people doing totems as well. He has a totem node where you can have 2 totems, but he doesn't deal damage himself. He also has auras. He can do the minions, and he has like an ascendancy thing where his auras like add health regen and stuff like that. And then his other ones, elemental damage. And anyway, so he's pretty good at like, he has the minion nodes as well. So if you're gonna go like melee minions or something like that, you want to go with him. So anyway, there you go, and you just put in your name. You need to build your character, so anything goes. Let's see if it. All right, I'm gonna build. I'll build a shadow because I like shadows. There we go. How about praise? Alright, so then you just create your character. It'll bring you to the first area. And that's pretty much all for this tutorial on the characters when you're picking characters. And I'm going to do another one on skills here pretty quick. And yep, alright, have a great day.